No,
she didn't have a dump. You can't stop and have a dump in a marathon.
She did a wee.
It was a wee. How could she stop and do a dump?
It
was.
She had a dump.
She had a dump. She did not have a dump.
She did.
Sorry, this is getting too much like Newsnight Review.
The sad fact is it was a watery shit.
Yes, it was.
Well, Paula Radcliffe is the correct answer. Gordon and Rob, I noticed you didn't enter
Paula
this.
Radcliffe.
Okay, it was Paula Radcliffe.
Oh!
Either taking a pee or a dump. We're not entirely sure.
It was a wee.
I tell you what, if you think that's bad, you should have seen what the guy in the rhino suit left behind. OK, I asked you which restaurant had been named best in the world. OK, let's ask Gordon if he knows.
Yes. Amazing guy, Heston, and he runs a restaurant called The Fat Duck.
And do you rate him, Gordon? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, no, he's a cool guy. Yeah, he's quirky. Snail porridge.
Snail porridge?
Snail porridge. Smoked bacon ice cream. And he sort of poaches meringue in sort of liquid nitrogen.
Oh.
It's just this sort of dodgy trolley that, you know, it's pushed out on, thinking, fuck, if that wheel falls off, your fingers have gone.
Oh, no, Ramsey.
It's on a
the
trolley.
trolley was perfectly stable the night I went. Don't try and put people off from going to the best restaurant in the world based on the level of their trolley wheel. Smacks of desperation, frankly. We expect better of you, you big, big girl.
Denise and David, have you been to this place?
No, I haven't.
No.
He's a cool guy.
I don't like the idea of the smoked bacon ice cream.
Do you like bacon, Denise?
I love bacon.
Do you like ice cream?
This reasoning's going to be flawed anyway. Do you like bacon? Do you like ice cream? You're bound to like bacon ice cream. You're bound to like chocolate sandwiches. What's the problem?
I happen to like chocolate.
We all like chocolate sandwiches.
Well, that's insane. You're all mad. Chocolate sandwiches.
I like my bacon hot.
You like your bacon hot?
You probably do.
Everything sounds vaguely sexual. Yeah, I like my bacon hot.
Although when you say it...
Fine. You've put the duck at Bray. I think we can give you that. Yes. Such a great restaurant. Apparently even the foxes have got a 3-month waiting list for the bins.
Oh, thank you, Bob Monkhouse.
Fuck off.
I think you'll find there's like a 3-second period after which fuck off is not an adequate comeback. You may as well have done that in the car on the way home. Fuck off.
You've had a big year, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a very big year.
You spent some time in the States, I believe. You've
Yes.
made it big.
Yeah, it went down very well.
What do they make of you? Because they're not... I've done some work in the States and they don't like the swearing one little bit.
It was very hard to get the cooks up to speed with your sort of terminology and, you know, toss
Pan and oven and things like that.
toss pot.
What is a
Wanker.
toss pot exactly?
So just a guy is absolutely fucking useless, to be honest.
What, and they just didn't understand? So you were calling them a toss pot and they're going, well, I better find it. Where is it? Where's the toss pot? He needs the toss pot. He needs the fucking toss pot now. Question 4. Charlotte Church, of course, asked the question. It would be rude not to go back to her. Let me just recap. This was the story of a Welsh fan and what he did after the game. Jonathan, you've got...
Cut his bollocks off. We agree.
No, how did he cut his bollocks
That's
off?
what happened. I know you don't like the idea, but that's what he did. None of us like the idea.
He used scissors.
He used pliers.
So
Household
he actually
pliers.
sort of dragged his bollocks off.
Were
It
they
took
cut?
him... OK, you know what? This is going to make you feel a bit worse. Took him 10 minutes.
Look, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
Didn't he then take his bollocks in a bag into the pub to show his friends?
Yes. Well, actually, it's worse than that, Denise, because he took his bollocks round to a friend's house in a bag of peas, and his friend wasn't in. Imagine how disappointed you'd be.
They about like you said, blimey, birds' eye are getting adventurous, aren't they? You know,
Will you give me one for Willie? It's all the same thing once you're down there, isn't it, really?
I'll tell you what, I'll give you Willie if Charlotte says Willie. Let's
Yeah,
go,
right.
let's go by her answer.
Well, he cut his own Jacobs off with a blunt wire cutter.
Yes. Now, in Wales, we call Willie a Jacobs.
Oh, we've got a picture of the man there. That's the man posing for a photo in the Sun newspaper
Oh, for God's sake. Why would
with a
you
pair
do
of
that?
pliers on the toilet he sat on while he chopped his testicles off.
I love the fact he's posing for a photo, quite happily. One of the most traumatic experiences of my life. But I'll tell you what, we'll have a photo, get some pliers. It was a bit like this.
And his shoelaces are undone as well. I want to be careful.
What's he going to do?
have an
Trip
accident.
over and hurt his knackers? I asked you who the piano was drawn by. What did you all put?
Well, initially you said Elton John, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Well, that was just word association, wasn't it? You saw a piano.
Yes.
Are you suggesting that Elton John would be a ridiculously stupid answer? Because if you are, talk to Gordon and Rob.
You didn't actually put Elton John, did you? Yes. We think it was the piano man, who I think was either a Polish fella or Russian fella, who was found
it's
wandering
that
on
chap.
the beach.
It's that chap,
And they
yes.
didn't know, and he didn't speak, so he drew a piano, and they said, oh, he must be a genius at piano. And it turned out he can't play the bloody piano, but he can really draw one well.
We put the piano man.
OK, now, no
Oh,
points
sorry,
because
hang on.
the piano man is Billy Joel.
His real name is Andreas Grassol, but he's known as the Piano Man. I will accept the Piano Man, of course.
Thank you.
Question number 6
Jordan and Peter.
was the Jordan and Peter. I'm sure you all got that right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
A whole new world, a whole new world, a whole new world. Let's move on to our next special round. How much attention were you paying to the music scene in 2005? Let's find out. Can you tell me which song this news story relates to?
There has been a forecast of widespread civil unrest. Police chiefs in the north were prompted to issue the warning following a series of local incidents, including an assault apparently sparked by looking the wrong way at a policeman, and a violent dispute over a taxi said to have involved a man in a tracksuit. After stressing once again the likelihood of further uprising, a spokesman for the group added, la la la, la 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 la.
That was, of course, Jon Snow doing a news report about a popular hit this year. What song do you think they were talking about? David Mitchell, you look as if you don't know what a song is.
That's all I know, basically. I do know what a song is. I'm aware that thousands of people enjoy music and football, but I don't understand either, and I wish they'd go away.
I love it. Have a look at the look on Gordon and Rob's face. If ever there were two middle-aged men with no idea... They're going...
It's a good job you're not a middle-aged man, isn't it, John?
Thank Christ for that. Thank Christ there's a bit of youth on the team. No, but we're in touch. We know what's going on out there, don't
We
we?
live on the edge.
Yes, exactly.
Got it. I've got it.
OK, let's reveal the answer. The song Jon Snow was talking about was...
Never heard that song.
Never heard that song.
No, really bad.
And I do know, do you wanna, I do know that.
It's even worse than that. We put down fucking Amarillo.
Amarillo. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Sorry.
I
Does it?
predict
Does
a
actually,
riot
yes.
by the Kaiser Chiefs. Well,
Yeah.
there we are.
Yeah.
Well, there we
It's
are.
all happening.
Right, OK. Pay attention to the second news story Jon Snow is about to tell you. What song is he going on about?
There have been calls for reform of the Mental Health Act after a young woman today issued a desperate appeal for psychological counselling for a number of psychiatric conditions for which she claims her boyfriend is largely responsible. Describing herself as insane, unglued, whacked out and really not logical, the woman at the centre of the landmark case says that she now requires professional help. Authorities have argued that enthusiasm for a member of the opposite sex may not warrant the services of a qualified psychotherapist funded by the taxpayer.
OK, what song do you think he was talking about there?
We know it.
Hold on, let's ask the granddads first.
Yes.
We said what song was...